Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Thursday, February 28, 2013. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Darryl Blair. In today's headlines, a woman in Boston whose husband poured lye on her face 6 years ago has received a face transplant. The Foster's Home for Children will hold its 10th annual fundraising auction this Saturday. A new health care bill has been moved forward in the Texas Senate's office. Friends and relatives of a New Zealand man killed in a shark attack earlier this week gathered last night for a memorial service on the beach. Tarleton Theater's latest musical, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, opened last night and will continue until Saturday. The Texans clinch another win for the season, this time against Eastern New Mexico, as well as today's weather. And now for today's top story. According to the Associated Press, a woman in Boston whose husband poured lye on her face 6 years ago has received a face transplant. 44-year-old Carmen Tarleton's face was burned away by acidic lye during a fight with her husband. Nearly 6 years later, the Vermont nurse is celebrating after receiving a full facial transplant this month. Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston performed the surgery, which included transplanting a female donor's facial skin to Tarleton's neck, nose, and lips, along with facial muscles, arteries, and nerves. The surgery took over 15 hours and a team of more than 30 medical professionals. According to the police reports, Tarleton's face was burned away when her husband attacked her with a squeezed bottle full of acidic lye. In campus news, Tarleton Theater's latest musical, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, opened last night and will continue until Saturday. The two-act show starts at 7:30 and is based on the 1978 Broadway play of the same name. The show features performances by Kaylee Carlisle, Charlie Anderson, and Josh Hensley, and is based on the true story of the Chicken Ranch, an illegal brothel that was allowed to run in Texas from 1905 until 1973. The real Chicken Ranch was located in Fayette County, just east of LaGrange, Texas. Tickets for the show are $5 with a Tarleton student ID. In regional news, according to the Stephenville Empire Tribune, the Foster's Home for Children will hold its 10th annual fundraising auction this Saturday, beginning at 9:30 a.m. The event will feature a live auction and a free barbecue luncheon. Last year's auction raised over $100,000 for the Foster Home, which houses nearly 50 children from ages 10 months to 18 years. All proceeds from the event will benefit the Foster Home. Each house on campus will contribute a homemade item to be sold. Representatives of the Foster Home say they are anticipating an even more successful event this year. Stephenville residents are invited to view the items for sale on Friday between 12:30 and 5 p.m. And now today's state and international news from the Associated Press. In state news, a bill that would change how the long-term disabled citizens of Texas receive health care has moved forward in the Texas Senate. The Health and Human Services Committee approved the bill Wednesday after making minor changes to the measure proposed by Republican Senate Jane Nelson of Flower Mound. Nelson says the bill will expand coverage and make health care programs for the disabled more efficient. Some critics of the bill have expressed concerns about how it would enroll citizens into private health care programs rather than state agencies, and the private firms may deny more people care. Nelson says the changes are necessary to keep the costs down and to provide for people who need services but do not have access to the limited programs. In international news, on Wednesday, a man in New Zealand was killed in a shark attack. 46-year-old Adam Strange, an award-winning TV and film director, was training for an endurance swim when he was attacked by a 14-foot-long great white shark. Yesterday, over 150 friends and family of Strange gathered on the beach to write messages in the sand and step into the water to say their goodbyes. Among the group of mourners was Strange's wife, Meg, and their 2-year-old daughter. Friends say Strange was testing a new pair of goggles and planned a 1-mile swim when a shark appeared and attacked him. In sports news, the Tarleton Texan basketball team clinched another win last night against the Eastern New Mexico Greyhounds, sealing the score at 71-58. This win grants the Texans the number 3 seed in the Lone Star Conference Championship Tournament and bumped the Texans' record to 17-8 overall and 10-7 in the LSC, according to TarletonSports.com. And now for today's weather. Today's forecast calls for a high of 59 and a low of 32. Today's broadcast was produced by Ian Traub, Sarah Rader, Chelsea Bradley, Lauren Lay, Dominique Martin, and Terrell Harden. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Darryl Blair. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.